Hey, hello everyone. Welcome to my channel SAP SD and ABAP League Support. It is continuation series on SAP SD interfaces. Remember that we're discussing about interfaces relevant to SAP SD only, not for other models. In our earlier video, we discussed about order create interface, right? End customer pushing the data to our system. That will first go to GXS system because the customer sending the data in ANSI external format. It reaches to GXS, who will be the middleware to convert that ANSI external to XML format. After converting into XML format, that XML file will be shared with PI or XI to our middleware. It's one more middleware. From PI, it will be reaches to SAP system. Once it reaches to SAP system, that will become an incoming IDOC to our system. Okay. Now SAP received that IDOC information and it created the order now. But how the end customer will come to know what happened to the data that he sent, whether order has been created or failed, what's the acknowledgement that it is going to receive. And this is about that interface only. It's an order response interface or order confirmation interface. The flow will be like this: order saved, so order saved, output will be triggered. Remember, it's an IDOC output. IDOC output triggered, and it reaches to PI. From there, it will go to GXS, end customer. Finally, it goes to end customer. Okay, so IDOC output triggered. So PI, it will become an XML file, and a GXS will convert the XML to ANSI X12 format, and finally, ANSI X12 data will be received by the end customer. So this is how the order response will be triggered. Okay, and these are the steps that I have briefly explained here, right? Once order is saved, okay, as I said earlier, once order is saved, one output will be triggered. Remember that it's in transmission medium 6. 6 means EDI output. Okay, and the transaction code to maintain condition records output for order. So order output condition records can be maintained in the transaction code VV11 and VV12 for change, VV13 for display. So based on this setup only, output will be triggered. And for which combination condition records should be maintained, like whether business want to maintain the condition records based on sales area or any sales document wise or any customer wise, that we should gather from the business only. Okay, so output has been triggered when the order is saved. Then PI will receive that XML file, right? From PI, it will reach to GXS, and from GXS, it will goes to the end customer. These are the basic steps of triggering the order response output. So in case of an incoming IDOC, there's no output here. But in case of an outbound IDOC, order acknowledgement interface means that time only we will be creating the output, not during creation of an order. We should remember this. And you see, we need to create one dummy output type, any Z output type. I have mentioned here ZIWA. It might be something else in your case. As I said earlier, the medium should be 6 only. And a program. This program is standard program, RS nested. Okay, this is standard program provided by SAP only. And we know that for order create interface, that is orders message type, and in case of response, that is orders SP. And basic type is same, orders 05, orders 05 in both case of response as well as create interface. In both cases, it should be fine. And we should create that partner profile in WE20. Okay, WE20 T code. We should create the partner profile, and we should mention those information here. Okay, so and process code should be SD10 only. It is always default standard process code SD10, and each and every process code will be associated with one function model. To access the process code is WE41. You can check out that T code. And function model. Function model is IDOC output order SP. And there is a simple way to remember the function model associated with each and every interfaces. For example, if it's an order create interface, right? If it's an order create interface, message type is orders, OR, right? ORDERS. Then the function model should be like this. IDOC should be the, see, IDOC is common here. This is common, IDOC. And order create interface means the incoming, right? Incoming means input. And message type is orders, like this. This is the function model for order create interface. Suppose if there's an interface to trigger that outbound IDOC for invoices, it's an outbound, right? For outbound, same IDOC. This is a template basically, IDOC underscore output. So when outbound will be triggered, output IDOC will be triggered in the invoice, right? So output, that's one. It's outbound, right? That means it's output. So IDOC underscore output underscore the message type for that invoice IDOC, that is INVOIC, invoic. Okay. So based on the inbound or outbound parameters, we can replace this one. This is a fixed one, IDOC is fixed one. And this is a message type. So with the help, with combine these three parameters, we can easily identify and remember the function model for the each and every message types, right? And as I said earlier, we should know the access sequence for the output type, for which combinations we should maintain the condition record. In some cases, customer expects that for simply business sales document type, trigger the output type. In some cases, some customer says that no, along with sales document type, I want to have include the sales area as well, and they want to include sold to customer as well. Sometimes they will include ship to customer also. So we need to get the detailed information from the business only. So we should gather the requirement from the business. So based on this, we can maintain that key combinations condition table. Then accordingly, access sequence should be added to the table. Then condition record can be maintained in the transaction code VV11. Okay, this is simply about the order response interface. If you have any concerns or queries, please do let me know in the comment section. We'll discuss further. Thanks everyone. We'll meet in the next video.